Hello, I'm Bookface. Are you sleepy? Well, then you might be the next victim. Be careful, because there are several creatures that target sleeping victims, either in their body or in their dreams. What? I don't know. I think I was trying to say, maybe they'll try to kill you while you're sleeping? Maybe they'll just jump into your dreams Freddy Krueger style and dance like a windsock man. This is why I try to improv a lot, because whenever I write a script for an intro, it feels so dull. So, we're talking about creatures. We're talking about creatures that come after you while you're asleep. And there are a bunch of different ways. But the question is, why sleep? Why focus on sleep? Well, because you're kind of more vulnerable than you could possibly be in almost any other situation. I mean, you're completely oblivious to the world around you, experiencing some acid trip hallucination composed of a hodgepodge of your subconscious memories and whatever, all happening at the same time. Then boom, someone stabs you. How mafia works. This intro didn't help that much, but you know, yeah. I was about to start doing the outro. There's a little skipped a step there. What are words? What's the word I usually say? Go. With all that out of the way, let's jump right in. Ooh. First up, we have the Alp. You think you're so tough? Well, maybe you were named after the mountain. She's tougher. I know I'm talking like this. Plural of this creature is Alpa or Alpen. It's a creature from Germanic myth. Love the German myths. They're always so fascinating. Such great hits as Krampus. I wonder if Alp lives up to those expectations. This creature wears a weird magic hat called a Tarnkappe. I'm not certain, but my spidey senses says that something simple sounding in German. Sounds like torn hat. Yeah, it uses it uses this hat to draw magic from. By the power of questionable fashion sense. And one of these powers specifically is the ability to turn invisible. Sneaking time. Along with Alp, they're also called Trudmar, Martmacher, Strat, and Wallrider?
Little pig.
Oh god, we're back. Not Massive again. These creatures are commonly related back to modern day sleep paralysis. So yeah, if you ever wondered why sleep paralysis and sleep paralysis demons are a thing, it's these guys. Some believe these creatures are nature gods or nature demons, similar to a faun, like from Roman myth, not a satyr from Greek myth. They're a big difference. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like Greek myth. Moving on. Additionally, the word Alpdruck means nightmare, translated directly as elf oppression. And I love how bizarre the basic translations of early words are. No, you didn't have a bad dream. You have been tormented by the elves of the woods in your dreams. That's the kind of person I want to be. Just the one who just babbles nonsense and gives you a funny story. Word Alp typically refers to males, where Mara or Mart typically refers to a female. That or mare, which is also a female horse. Plot twist, Alp were horses the whole time. The victims are often female. I think I see where that oppression part is coming from. It rude. These creatures will sit on the chest of its victims until the crushing weight causes them to wake up in a panic. What if they just don't wake up? What if they're just a really heavy sleeper like me? Now, the Alp was a vampiric sort of creature, but because it has to be weird, because that's how folklore works, it drains blood from nipples. But why, though? Why are you like this? I have never felt so strongly that a vampire would be hit by the Me Too movement, but yeah, this one's got some issues. Along with blood, it also likes to nurse on sleeping mothers.
This was supposed to be a normal video.
Stop being a weirdo. Why are you like this? The Alp are also moving on. Moving on. The Alp are also shapeshifters, which could turn into a cat, pig, dog, snake, or a white butterfly. Just a touch more specific with that last one. Have you ever seen a white butterfly? I don't know why I'm saying that's so weird. I'm sure those exist. The Alp can be warded off by a broomstick under the pillow. And the shell just like, bam, bam, bam. I know how to stop it, Alp. You beat them down. A horseshoe on the bedpost, also for beating them down. Shoes at the end of the bed for stomping them down. With the toes facing the door, so it knows you'll walk up to them and beat them down. Or placing a mirror on your chest, which shows its own face before it gets beaten down. The number one supernatural repellent is your own fists. Train them well. Additionally, these creatures could be caught during the day, which is when you stick a lemon in its mouth to weaken it, and it can be kept away if a light is left on all night with someone watching you. Just bros doing bro things. One person sleep, one person keeps the light on and stares at them the entire night. 5 feet apart. Next up we have the Baku, which is a supernatural creature from Japan, also known as a yokai, which I will talk about eventually. The Baku is thought to eat people's nightmares. Thank you, very much appreciated. What if I live a nightmare? Just asking for a friend. Typically they just kind of graze and ate in general. They weren't really targeted. But they could also be called to specific people to specifically take their nightmares. I love how it's not like, oh, no, don't eat too much before you go to bed. Don't watch that scary movie. Try to exercise or something, I guess. And you're like, no, get this thing. Have it sleep next to you, and it'll just suck up all those nightmares like a vacuum. These creatures were said to be made of the spare pieces after the gods had made all the other creatures. Kind of sounds like how I draw my things, if I'm being honest. And the name for this creature is also the same for the Malayan tapir. Tapir. That's what it is. Tapir. The Baku is essentially based on the Chinese mythical creature called the Mo, which was actually based on the giant panda. They just really didn't know what a panda looked like. In this form, it had an elephant trunk, rhino eyes, an ox tail, and tiger paws. And in this form, it also protected against evil, but didn't really have any association with dreams. Lastly, we have the Pesanta, which is a creature from Catalan myth. The creature appeared as a giant dog or a giant cat, and it also lays on people's chests while they sleep. Is this just my dog? I got a giant dog that just lays full weight on me while I sleep. That's why I'm a sound sleeper. Maybe he's just trying to kill me. I wonder if he's just trying to like smother me in my sleep. I just wake up and he's just batting at a pillow over my face. And this creature causes people to have trouble breathing and have horrible nightmares. These guys, I feel like these guys solely exist just to spite the Baku. Like, oh, you're gonna make people feel better and give them good dreams? Well, guess what? I'm gonna not do that. Haha. So there we have 3 creatures that somehow are related back to sleep. I mean, I guess I'm tired. I'm trying to think in conclusions. I always try to, but I'm just kind of tired, which I guess is fair. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye!